Alright, so making another video blog, drama blog. It's April 28th, 2018, about 5 o'clock. Oh, I just had a deja vu. 5:35. Just took a nap. I was watching Coco, the movie Coco. I just watched it for the first time. Watched half of it last night or something, yesterday. So I just watched the rest of it today. And pretty crazy movie. Good movie. Crazy, you know, as a kid I would have never thought anything, you know, movies like that didn't exist. So that's, even all these Marvel movies, but like the way the characters were talking and stuff was like, hey, they're speaking Spanglish. So it's pretty cool. So what I really want to talk about in this video, so my mind's obviously going, after making the last video I wanted to continue, finish what I was saying. So I talked a little bit about living at that first place. I don't remember the address, but there was a few things I wanted to say too. Can't remember. As I'm doing this, I'm actually going through all my art and trying to get it formatted before I leave. But it's taking, so I'm going through all this, like my music stuff, and it's been really weird. Like so my mind's everywhere. I was supposed to go watch Infinity Gauntlet with Isaiah, and I'm gonna wait till Monday. Okay, what was I saying? I was saying something important. Oh yeah, living at that house. So what else? Was there anything else I wanted to say? Okay, well, let me just move on. So after that, I kind of talked a little bit about all these places, and so that's where that other girl was like, hey, you got a room to rent. Can't remember her name right now. She's a dancer girl, half Mexican girl, into salsa and stuff like that. And I don't know, man. Okay, so kind of want to fast forward that one. Well, let's go through it. There's like a lot of little details everywhere, so I kind of, let's see. Okay, so I move in. Oh yeah, I watched Dave Chappelle's show for the first time over at that first house, and didn't watch it all, just for the first, like, I don't know. I was watching Justice League, the cartoon, and that one, so that was interesting. I think I got up to the Muppets And I was like, okay, this is way too much, too crazy. And like I said, I knew stuff was going on. Well, man. So, okay, there was something I wanted to say about 42 Oak Drive. But I can't remember no more. Oh yeah. Okay, so okay, so there's a bunch of stuff. So shit, there's way too much. I can't even like. Okay, so let's just go through some of these. One of them was. So I moved there, dad's there, all this stuff. 2009 happens, and what else? Oh yeah, so I break up with that girl, and then I end up helping at Isaiah's school. So at the after school program, he was in the after school program, and I met this girl named Bonnie. She was his teacher lady, his after school program instructor, and and it was funny because the secretary girl I knew from college, and she was the secretary at the student government, and she was cool. She was like super cool. We never, I don't know, I think we played tennis or something, but I don't know, she was really nice. I think I like did an art show before that, and like when I was going to art school or living in San Francisco or in Daly City, and man, I can't remember when it was, but she brought me flowers to. It was really weird, but anyway, not really weird, but it was. A woman never gave me flowers before, so that was really cool. I guess her son was going to one of those schools. I don't know. Anyway, so after school program, so that after I was with the girl for the first year, and for that first year, it was not too bad. Like for the first few months, I was like kind of. But there was like a time when she ended up just like staying there the whole time, because she was at her dad's house for most of that time, for the first few months. And I was like, there was some dude that was there, family, her brother's friend, dude named Chris, some kind of chunky guy. They're around the same age, and her older brother was a year older too. And so this guy was always like, liked her a lot, so he was, since I met her, he was like always there, trying to be a hater, but just being lurking. He was just lurking the whole time, and I was always be like, man, the guy's like. She had a few lurkers. There was a couple guys there, like her brother's friends, that were always hanging around, but I had just met her, so I was like, whatever. Um, so I knew this guy liked her or whatever, and then so when we got back, yeah, so they were hanging. I don't know. He was making his moves, I guess. I don't know. So I was just like, it was the same story, like always like that. There was always like, so. Um, so anyway, so she ended up hanging out with me a lot, and she always got jobs everywhere she went. She always got like some like desk job somewhere. So I was just whatever. Sorry, I feel slow. I just woke up, man. I'm like, and this is like hella personal stuff that I really don't want to be talking about. So let's see. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to talk about that. So, man, okay, so there was a few things. So we were living together. She was there all the time. She started staying up late with me and work helping me write out my comic, my Nezahil Poet King book 2 stuff out. And I was drawing it, and so she actually for the first time was like, like just being part of my life, which was kind of crazy because she wasn't really that person, but she tried, so that was like really meaningful. So during that time, we were just spending all our time together, and got this dude. So Dan Seward, I don't know how he was in the picture. So I had worked with them already, and he was doing his own thing. And I think he was probably teaching at Butte or something. I don't know. But a mutual friend, Zach Smith, was teaching, or he had a program to teach youth musicians, music program or something. I don't know. It's called Collective Sound, something like that. So that was Chico State or something. I don't know what exactly it was about. But they had been working with each other, like through graphic design. He had a design studio in that town, which this other kid from Voice, Ryan Mulford, was working with him. Zach got Ryan, and it's funny because I think Zach was like a grade above me at LP in Orville, and so I didn't know him, but I guess he was from Bear Creek, and his family was from Bear Creek, and so he ended up, he was like a blonde surfer looking cat. He was a mountain kid, but he ended up being a surfer guy. Very successful, I guess, doing his own thing in LA or whatever, around there. So, but while he was doing stuff in Chico, he was a go-getter, let's say it like that. And I had met him for the first time when I was playing some music with my band American Fiction, and I was we were playing at Stormy's, like, which is a bar downtown. So we were just playing rock and roll stuff or whatever. And there was this girl, Christina Henderson, and she was like on my Facebook. Oh no, she's on my Facebook now, but this is before Facebook. And I don't know, we were playing, and then somebody knocked on the window, and I look, and she's like riding, they're like partying in Chico or something, I don't know, passing by, and I look, and I'm like, and she's like, hey, and then they walk away, and I remember I had a crush on her. We used to have a crush on each other when we were younger, in high school. So I was like, what? Like, hey, that's that girl. I hadn't seen her forever. And so I don't know what, but I remember riding out and like chasing her down and be like, it was just cross street or something. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she was like, hey, and then she was like, this is my husband. Which they were in like some Jeep, and so the guy was driving, and in high school it was funny because she was like, I started hanging out with the nerds. Like my friends were nerds, but the cool kids in Palermo wanted me to be part of their group. So they're, for the whole time. So at the end of almost the end of the school year, like they started having me go hang out. They invited me to the parties and stuff, and like there was this girl named Sandy Angasser, and she was like Mexican girl, and she was really gorgeous. And there's another girl, Leanne Ledger, and she was like really gorgeous too, like more of a blondish girl. And then there was all this whole group, like all the cool kids. It was a small school, so it wasn't like it wasn't as segregated. At the beginning of that, when I started going there, that's where I met Matt Houck, and we were became friends. He was like into church rock and roll and like the Beatles and stuff like that, and Stevie Ray Vaughan. And so I like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I was like, hey.